I'm glad I'm wearing my hat. Cover my face.
No, that's the best part. Yeah, no, it makes it super easy. That way we don't have to upload it to YouTube. So, uh, yeah, just taking the steps out. Okay, it's going
Okay.
live, but did you guys get a notification that we went live?
I did see something pop up, so.
Okay, perfect. And then you let everybody in.
I am.
There's a lot of meeting notes. Hold on.
Oh,
Remove,
I haven't got, yeah, they're buried.
remove. Oh my gosh. I wish there was a thing we could just say, like, no meeting notes. That way. Yeah, we don't want them in here because they press record. Like as soon as we launch them in, they press record, and then our record is not working.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's a thing. Don't report. Okay. All
Need
right,
to
I'm gonna
add.
press record before anybody else can. Yay. Loud. All right. All right. Let's get this party started. You shall have been up for hours.
I know. I got my Zoom.
Zoom, zoom, zoom. All right. All right. Happy Tuesday, y'all. Thank you for
Morning.
coming. All right. I was just thinking that I am super grateful for you guys because like I've been on Zooms the last few weeks and like nobody's on camera. And like it is so hard to teach a class to a bunch of black screens. Like I don't feel like there's people behind there. So I appreciate you guys turning on your camera. So yay. And I appreciate you guys for hopping in here on a Tuesday to learn about landing pages. The best part of this whole thing is that I don't have to teach it because I got Betty Toronto on Tech Tuesday, and she has been like launching freaking landing pages left and right about everything. So I brought her on the call so that she could teach you guys how to do it. So thank you, Betty, for being here. Uh, they are all yours.
Okay. Well, hi everyone. Okay, I'm Betty Toronto. I'm with EXP and I'm with Wendy's org. So anyway, today I'm going to be showing you how to create a landing page from, from the with a blank slate of a website in Canva. And basically, I use landing pages for everything. Before learning about landing pages, I don't know about you guys. I mean, all my QR codes were pointing to my website. That's it. But now that I've been diving into creating landing pages, I found that landing pages, because it's, when you create a landing pages, it's you create a landing page specific for for your target audience, like your website property website, or like if you have you're targeting buyers or seniors or sellers. So these landing pages are dedicated to the target that you're working with, and then people are clicking going to that landing page because they were interested in the topic that you were sharing. So so I just been revamping on my website, and then just creating landing pages. And the beauty of creating a landing pages on Canva versus, like, I use Lofty, using the Lofty editor, is that with Canva, there's you can get more creative and make it things more a little prettier too. So anyway, but and also I just learned, I was sharing with Wendy, that I learned in Lofty, and then with other websites too, like KB Core or wherever you are, I've learned that you could mix, you can mix Lofty blocks and Canva, and embedding Canva code, left for landing pages. Anyway, let me get started. So I'm gonna just do a basic where I'm just gonna try to go slow this time. I know last time I think I went a little too fast, but I'm gonna start from the beginning, like you've never created a landing page before, and then we'll use Canva to do this. And then at the end, I'll show you how to embed that code. It's a copy and paste, and it's so easy to create these landing pages and then put them in your website. So I'm going to share my screen. And then go to Zoom. Okay. Oh. So here's my homepage in Canva. So I'm going to be creating I already have a buyer landing page, but I'm going to recreate that and then kind of show you how easy it is to build any landing page. So we'll go buyer, my project buyer, and then here's all my landing pages. These are my landing pages. So what I'm gonna do is this is my I have two, a part one and part two of these. I call it funnel page, but then actually landing page of this. But what I'm gonna do is this is what I have right now on my website. If you go to my website, you go to the buyer, and this is it. This is the if you go under buy and then you go our home buying process. So this is my my landing page. This is a page that I created from Canva and I brought it over to my Lofty site. But anyway, I'm going to reconfigure this layout because I've learned that within your website, anyway, I don't want to go too much into it, but now it's like I'm trying to get my website SEO optimized, and there's things that I could do on my websites that could that gets tagged by the Google to kind of rank your website better. So anyway, so I'm in the process right now. So it's a kind of good timing. So I'm going to be showing you, I'm going to recreate this website to make it more, what I'm going to be doing next. I'm going to like I said, redesign my layout. So I'm going to start doing that. So first thing first, you're going to go create a design and just search for website. We're going to be creating a website. So you're going to create it. Don't forget about the size. And then I like to maximize the size because I like to cram a bunch of information, resources for my target audience. So I've learned this is like the max size of a landing page on Canva, which is 3125. Oh wait, what did I do? What happened? Resize, custom size. Oh, I'm at the wrong place. 3125 by, get this, 8,000 pixels. That's the max size. So I'll resize design, resize this. So I'm going to have this long page. That's fine because we're going to fill it up. How do I move this? Okay, here's a good size. So first thing we're going to do, like I said, we're going to be taking this and kind of reconfiguring it. So I already did one as a test. I'll show you what we're doing. We're gonna be creating this. I did this, this is like a test run last night. I was doing this. So this is what I'm gonna create today. Okay, so using that, first thing we're gonna do is we need a header. So with the header, I like to put a picture behind it. So best way to do is, and Canva has like a lot of photos. So a lot of times when I'm looking for, real estate related, I just look for like modern kitchen or modern home or something like that. So we'll just grab one of these just for test. Sherry, do you have a question?
But just a quick question. What size is the blank template there?
Oh, right here. I'm using 3,125 by 8,000 pixel.
Well, how many inches is that?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh my God.
Print
it out and measure it.
inches. Sorry.
Here's the size. Let me go inches. Okay, here's the inches right here. Yeah.
I can't see it. What is it?
It says
Oh, it's
32.55 by 83.328.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, dear. Sorry.
That's a max size because and it works. So because I like to, this is before that I found out that I could have multiple, landing pages within a landing page and Lofty. So anyway, so I just kept it this size. But if you don't have to have it this size. But like I said, any landing pages, when I get people there, I want them to have, provide them with a bunch of resources and information so they stay on your page as long as possible. And I try to keep them within my website. I don't, have links to, outside of my website, or even I try to keep them within my landing page if I can. So here's, obviously so this would be the title photo, and then, so here's our model that we're going to be using. So we're going to call it our home buying process. So you get the title, then I don't know if you have branding, but I have, like, these are my brand fonts. See, it looks tiny because, because it's such a big space that we're working on. So the title is Our Home Buying Process. So it just kind of probably like 150. Yeah. And then you position it, center it, and then change the color. And then I like to, to make it pop. Well, there's two ways you could do it. Either you could put like an effects and do a lift, and it kind of pops a little bit, and then make it darker. But then the shadow behind it gets really deep. So what I like to do is, you could, use this transparency to make the lighter, but if you want a little darker, what I do is I go to the element and get the shape. Where did it go? Kind of do an overlay. There might be a different way of doing it. I think you can do that when you have the background dark, but since I want to keep it white, so you just drag it into space and then position it, put it in the back. Oh, no, not back forward. Oh, I know what it is. Hang on. I'm gonna change the color to gray, and then I use transparency. So I don't want it too dark. Say about 40, 38. That's good enough. So it just makes then the title pop. And then I like to kind of get a little creative, and then I'll use this and make just those two words bold, kind of stand out. So our home buying process. And then did I center it? Yes, I centered it. So that's that. So next we're going to do copying this. So next one I'm going to do is find your dream home. So that's what we're going to do. And then you just, so next title. Your dream home. And then I have a little verbiage. I'm gonna copy what it says here. I think this was like 60. Apple. Maybe it's more. Center.
While Betty is working on that, there's some questions in the chat I can try to answer.
Oh, yeah.
So basically, hold on, landing pages. I
Okay.
created.
Next one I'm going to do is create a button. As here's my models. So basically, so next thing I'm gonna do is I want to try to get them to schedule a call with me. So then I have a button and this links to, where does it go? It goes to my consultation on my website so that we can schedule a call with me. So to create a button, it does, you could, Lofty, I mean, Canva is, I mean, they have so much stuff. You could say button and you can get all different types. You can get graphics, you can get photos, like really realistic, but I like to kind of keep it simple. And then I just use like one of these. Where is it? Where'd it go? Oh, here. And then color, that's the color. And then sometimes, anyway, I don't like that shape.
Betty, can you hear me?
Yes, go, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, so Allison had a question, what is a landing page? And the landing page
Okay.
is somewhere where you send someone. So I just put a PDF in your question, Allison, for 10 landing page ideas for realtors. That way you can kind of figure out which ones you want to do. Like some are pointing to investors, some are pointing to buyers, some are pointing to sellers. So, so like it's all about, creating something for someone to come to that has a whole bunch of things on it, right? A whole bunch of value of like the same type of thing, So like Betty's creating one for buyers, right? To find your
Yeah.
dream home.
Yeah.
So it's a lot prettier than like just, sending people to a list of homes. Like say you're running an ad on street text and you want to say pool homes in Las Vegas, right? So you could create an amazing landing page and have like a picture of a pool on it. And you could be like pool homes in Las Vegas under 500,000, pool homes in Las Vegas, between 500 and a million, and then luxury pool homes here. You know what I mean? So you can have them, and then you can create squeeze pages and put links in those buttons, and and then need to sell a home. Click here for your home's value. So you could kind of create it however you want, and then have that landing page, people going to that landing page from your ad. So anyway, does that make sense? Allison, yes. Sorry, I can't hear you nodding. Okay, but I see you.
Oh, sorry. Yes, thank you. But you're confusing me with a squeeze page because you're throwing like another layer in there.
Well, a squeeze page is something that you create on your website. We use KV Core, like the back end of KV Core, and we can create a squeeze page of homes that are over $1 million that have a pool. Boom. That's the squeeze page. Or pool homes in Las Vegas under 500,000. That's its own squeeze page. So you could create those links and put them in these buttons and
Okay.
make an amazing page. So
Thank you.
anyway, you're welcome.
So here I created a button and I titled it schedule. And then here you would do right here it says link. So this is where you put the link where you want them to go. And I want them to go to my website. And it's usually it's about me and schedule consultation. So this is where they're going to be. I want them to go so they can schedule. So I would copy the URL and then go back to my site and copy the URL here. Done. So now it's linked to this button. I don't like the underline, so I'm going to take out the underline, undo the underline. So, and then maybe make this bold. Okay, so then we have this. So now we want them to schedule consultation. That's so they have that option to do that. Next, next is going to be a little bit about me, but I don't know if you want to do this or not, but just information about me. So what I don't know if you guys want to do that, but it's just all just static, elements and about me. And I'm sure it can probably easy to do that. You know what? I'll put this in there because I'll share this this Canva design that we're creating right now. So I will put this in there. Okay.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. So here we go. Create, then have a little band. Anyway, so shape, there we go. Oh. Okay. I think it was. And these are my brand colors, so that's why it kept pumping up. And then text. What did I write?
Okay, Lynn, squeeze pages. Difference between a squeeze page and a landing page. So a squeeze page is basically like a whole list of the pool homes, right? They're usually like all over the screen, right? Here's a whole list, da 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 da. The landing page is the pretty, right? Making it pretty and giving them several different options that they can choose from. So that's the difference between a landing page and a squeeze page.
Okay. So here's, and then I think I put it, make it a little fancier. Italic. And then also when you have lines, these when you're writing these texts and these lines, and by they default, I don't know if you know, but they default there's like a spacing, and the default spacing is 1.4, and you could, if you wanted like a tighter squeeze of the space, you could do that by here. It's a spacing. Click on that, and there's line spacing. And you could change it to, I liked it 1.2, or I keep, if I want to see it closer, you could change the spacing. And then if you want to kind of spread out the text, you could do that by here. It's line spacing. So you can see, I could just make it longer or shorter, or 0 is just by default to 0. This is fine. And like to kind of center where nope, there's a center right there. And the next one, I think, and then as I go, I would group this. And you do that by clicking on your button on your mouse, and then and selecting all the items that you want to group together. So I want to group the banner and the text. So I group it. So then I could just move it with one without, together. So next one, I think I'm just gonna copy and paste. Basically, I guys know what to do. With just text.
Did you do all your edits in your KB Core page, Betty?
Landing page? I mean, Lofty?
No. Betty, did you do your own edits / design to your KV Core? I
My
know
KV.
you started editing your KV Core. Remember when you first?
Okay. So I started off KV Core, but the KV Core website editor wasn't very user friendly, and it was really, really frustrating. So that's why I left KV Core, because of that, because I like to, create my own, website, or not own website, but I like to design my own, my layout, and then all these landing pages. And it's so much for me. If you're used to KV Core and you know how to do all that, that's great. But for me, I was new to KV Core, and I did not find it very user friendly. And that I learned about Lofty, how with EXP, I think it cost us like $50 a month extra to have Lofty. So I decided to try that, and I love it. And it's so user friendly for me, and it's easy for me to create landing pages on a fly. I mean, it's literally, I can create any landing pages, but I like to incorporate landing pages I can create on Canva, because Canva is so much more versatile, because you could add all these different elements. With Lofty, I'm limited to which elements I could use, or they have these things called blocks, and you're limited to just those blocks they offer, and it's so limited. Sometimes I'm constantly going up and down looking at different variation of the blocks, because it's so limiting. And if I can't find it there, then I'll just go to Canva, and I can kind of create whatever I want to do, and then bring that in and embed that code into the Canva, into Lofty. So anyway, and just know that, I mean, for me, all this stuff comes really easy to me, because I mean, I was a software engineer for 15 years after college. However, back then I was like really like down and dirty in writing codes using computer. But now This is like crazy how simple it is. It's just a copy and paste like HTML code. Copy it from, everything's done for you. It's so easy right now. It's incredible. And how anybody can create these landing pages. It is so simple right now. Literally just copying the HTML code that Canva provides it, and you copy and paste it into the Lofty.
I know.
You know?
I think that's what people are wanting to see. Like once you're done with the design,
Yeah, yeah.
like then what happens?
Exactly. So just know that it is, once you get, okay, unless I'm either I can stop now and show you how to do it, or I could just continue what I have now, so I can share that with you, this template. So let me, just give me, what do you guys want to do? Do you guys
Right.
want?
Let's I mean, we can do a Canva 101 again, or you can rewatch Canva 101 on how to like bring things over, add picture, take out the background, all that stuff.
Yeah.
We have in Tech Tuesday, or you can hop onto Betty's group, which is Canva with Betty in Facebook, and she has a class every Wednesday. And I'm pretty sure you have a Canva 101, like how to do the basic things, right?
I do a Canva 101 basic stuff, and I also have a recording to how to embed, Canva landing pages into Lofty also. So there you can find those, the recordings on my YouTube channel under playlist Canva with Betty. So
Right.
you could do that. So let me quickly, but I want to show you some stuff other than this.
Mhm.
Okay, we're good at that. We won't share and do anymore, but basically this is what you do. And then and then I'll share a couple of things, these items, and so I can share this template for you so you can do this later. Who you work with matters. I'm not going to continue that, but I'm going to share how you could put an image in here. Okay.
Yeah,
So like,
and I think you have a YouTube video in your other one, right? Can you
I'm going
show
to
me
do a
how to
YouTube
do that?
video. Yeah, and then I'm gonna have show you how to upload a guide, like a buyer's guide on here.
Cool.
Yeah. So here, like go in here, and then you can go to your headshots, and then bring in this photo. I think I have this headshot. And then obviously remove the background. And so you can resize it. Anyway, so that's that. That's how you bring in an image. Next, I'm going to show you how to bring in a buyer's guide. So one of the things I do, I don't have it here, but there's another page too that I have. So what I'm going to do is go back here. My buyers and my guides are here, my buyer's guide. So what you do is, so you bring up your buyer guide, okay? Then you go to share, and then you go show all, and you go to embed, okay? And there's two different kinds of embed. You could embed a code HTML. This is what we'll use later on if you want to embed code into Lofty, or use this smart embed link. That's what we're going to be using. Copy that, and you go back to your website, and you right-click your mouse and paste. Voila. And here's your guide. And then you could have a button here saying they download the guide. And then I have that, and that button will go to my, if you create a button, you could create a button here, and that button can go to download my guide. If you can go down, here's my website. This is for selling. You don't.
Hey, Betty, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
So when you clicked out the buyer guide and put that in there, you just click, obviously copied and pasted. Do you have a button that, like, if they click on it, it can actually go through like a flip page for the buyer
Oh,
guide?
it does. It does. Okay, right now, so actually, if you double click on this, it says right here, double click to interact. So if you double click on this, it'll show you, there's like a little button here. It can go through your things. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. And then
And you have that set up already on your buyer's
let me
guide
show
page, right?
you. Here, let me show
You
you.
just
Here's
copied everything over?
yeah, so here's my website, and here's my guide.
Hmm.
Yeah, actually, this is not a interactive guide. It's just this code. because this goes to my, I wanted to show you my download guide. Download, and then this, when you add the button, it'll go to my website where you can download this guide for free, but they have to enter their information before they can download. Okay,
Got it.
so
Cool.
yeah, so I would create a button here, just like a button here. I would create right here, download guide. Let me,
Mhm.
for instance, let me go like this, copy and paste. Download guide now. And then I would change this link. So now this link's gonna go into my, where's my, no, it's a single story home here. I'll create this buyer guide. And this will be buyer guide and done. So now, I'll take the underline out. So this, if you click on this, you know, when this website goes live, it'll take you to the to my site. Okay.
Wow,
Okay.
cool.
Yeah, so next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to bring in a video. So I have a playlist of my buyers information and buyer you know, related videos. So I like to bring it in like this one. It says 5 myths about buying a home. And these are all buyer related stuff. I could bring it in, I could share it, you copy it, the link, then you go into the Canva. All you do is right click and say paste. And there it is. And you can watch a video. You can double click to activate it. Anyway, so that's it. So that's how easy it is. Okay. So we built out our website or, you know, landing page that you're happy with. So what you do is you go share and then you go see all, like again, embed. Okay. This time we're going to grab the HTML embed code. You copy that. Okay. So I use Lofty. So you want to go to your Lofty or wherever you go, your KB Core or whatever website you're using. For me, it's easy as here. I'm going to add a page. I'm going to create a brand new page. Okay, I'm going to add a page, and okay, it is going to be. Oh wait, I got to keep going down. It's not it. Okay, it's going to be a blank one. Okay, in Lofty, blank. Okay, and then I'm going to name it. I'm going to say testing buyer LP for a landing page. So Lofty will create when they do that. So a URL is going to be bettytoronto.com. That's my, you know, my domain name. And then anything page they create, they're going to create a subdomain called whatever you name your page. That's what's going to be with the dashes. Okay. So I'm going to save it. And then I learned when you want the SEO pages done. So anyway, that's another story. So I just learned all this stuff. I'm going to be, so every page, landing page, I'm going to be, you know, utilizing the SEO page to kind of optimize your pages. But that's for another topic. I'm going to save it. So it created a empty blank page. So what I'm going to do to embed that code from Canva to Lofty, you want to go, you're going to be a block. So like these are all the limits what you could you know, use. These are the blocks that elements blocks in Lofty to create your landing pages or to change your pages. So we're going to be embedding a code. So we're going to be using the tools called embed. So here's our code. We're going to be, that's not the code, but this is the template. We're going to drag it in here. Okay. So then we're going to modify this. Okay. We can edit this, and this is where their code's going to be. So we copied that code, HTML code from Canva. So we click in here and you paste it. And here's a code. I like to take this bottom. They put, Canva puts the stuff on the bottom. I take that out, but you don't need to see that. And one more thing. Okay, so update the code, and here it is. Here's our So I'll publish it. And here we can look at it and view the site.
What was it that you took out of the code and why is that necessary? That kind of went fast for me.
Oh, because it shows my name at the bottom. That's it. I just wanted to take it out. I'll
Oh.
show you. I'll go back and show you. But so here it is. Here's our landing page. If you click on here, it goes to the consultation. We can, I think it's slow because of Zoom stuff.
This is so good. Isn't this
And then-
good, you guys?
Yeah. So and here's that page right there, that the guide you can flip through. Okay. And then you could download here and it'll take you to the, yeah, let's take a look at here. So that's how you do it. That's how easy it is. And then and they can watch the video, you know? So okay, the reason I took out, I'm gonna redo this. Okay, I'm gonna copy, so I pasted this, right? I'm gonna update the code. All it has is like my name on there. It shows it at the bottom. Right here. Home buying process by Betty. That's the only thing I took out. That's it. So I take that out because I don't want to see that on my, so then I update the code and it'll take that out. That's it. Then publish.
Finding that so much better.
So that's how you do it. This is how simple it is to create a landing page and then, you know, embed it into your Lofty. So let me show you some of the stuff that I've done, you know, using different types of landing pages. Let me go over here. Okay.
Your scheduler is Calendly, right?
No, that one is for it's part of Lofty calendar. And then
Okay.
yeah, that was for I have that to schedule phone calls. But if I wanted them to schedule Zoom calls, then I have another Calendly site for that.
Oh, so you could do different
Yeah, you could have
calendars?
different. Yeah, you could use Calendly or their own,
Calendly, yeah.
or their they call it a consultation, their site called consultation. And so I had differentiate that. If I want them to make phone call, you know, calls, I use that. This Lofty. And then if I want like a Zoom call, then they'll use the Calendly. So here's my home site. Oh wait. Oh, you know, because I'm in the, oh, here we go, home site. So I have, these are all these landing pages that I have so far. Like, it's kind of slow because I think it's the Zoom. So this is my selling your home. Is my buying a home. And here's another one. For buyers, I have a buyer roadmap that I created.
The
Let's
landing pages are just drop downs in your website.
No. I put them there. I strategically put them there. Okay. And here's my buyer roadmap. So I have different variations of, you know, I have all these different ways, like depending on the steps, the roadmap. Okay. So that's that. And then I have one like senior resources, you know, and then
So she's saying that all of these sites, they're not part of the website. They're pages that are published, but they're not available through the top menu, right?
not all.
Yeah.
Ones that I wanted to be public and to be available for everyone, I put it in my menu and my drop downs.
Mhm.
Another,
And you have to
yeah.
have Canva. I mean, if you got rid of Canva after you did this, all of this would go away, correct?
I'm sorry?
If you got rid of Canva after you put all this.
Nobody's getting rid of Canva, Sherry. It's not even a thing. Shush.
Oh, no,
Okay. I'm getting yelled at. I'm sorry.
No, because we have the code. I'm not sure how that's going to work, but I don't think it's going to go away. So anyway, so let me show you. So this is Lofty. Okay, this is a display navigation. This is where all my navigation is. If you go into sell, so these are the web pages, or, you know, landing pages that's available in here. Okay, and here for my neighborhoods. You know, I have different all these landing pages. All these were majority of them were created by Canva and brought it in. And so here's a hidden navigation. Here's my all other landing pages that I created that's not available. But however, I could point it, you know, if I have a QR code or you know, that I wanted to have, you know, people go there, they could still go. They could go to this landing pages and still, and they'll still be functional, but they're just hidden behind my Lofty site. So I
Those
have,
links
yeah.
to landing pages live in Canva, or do the links live out there in space?
No,
Your
and within Canva, you can actually create the website in Canva. You just won't have your URL will be something Canva, whatever you want to name it. Or unless you know, you could bring your URL, your own customized URL into Canva and then convert that in there. You could create your own website using Canva. You can. And that's if you don't have a website. But you know, for me, you know, as a business owner, I mean, in real estate, you want you want to drive everybody to your website, you know, to the landing pages or home pages, whatever, but you want people to go into your website. And that's why it's important to kind of keep them there too, you know? So,
Betty,
yes,
all you're really doing is using Canva to build the code. And then when you put the code into a Lofty, the website is, the web page rather, is part of a Lofty site, not a Canva site.
exactly. We're yeah, using the code that was generated from Canva and then putting that code into Lofty. Yeah. So because you want to use Canva, for me, it really depends. For me, I'm glad that I'm diving really, you know, deep into landing pages because I see the potential and the you know, of what a lot specialized landing page can do for your clients or prospective, you know, clients, you know, try to engage in their interest and then try to narrow, you know, their interest and keep them interested. Like for instance, like seniors, at first, what I did is first, like the single story, you can create a basic single story and then give them a list of homes, right? But I figured, okay, who's going to get single story homes? It's mostly like I have a different that or originally I had my specialty, my single story homes had this and has a bunch of before adding this, my single story it was with a bunch of listings. You know, after a while, you know, they're just going to get bored and they don't see anything they like. And there's like a list of, you know, homes. Anyway, so then I start adding to it, you know, what can I add to my landing page to kind of keep those people interested and learn and give them more value and more resources. So that's how I started. Where is my seniors? Okay, so this is where I started. Okay, I'll give them this. Before, instead of giving them all these, because I'm trying to encompass San Diego County. So now I, you know, have them break down to different cities. And then also, if they don't see a city, they, you know, here, they could request it. So this is still building stage right now. I'm just modifying it. So here they could add a neighborhood. Okay, if you don't see the neighborhood, see, San Diego County is pretty big. I'm not going to list like all the counties or all the neighborhoods here. So and that's another way of maybe capturing their information too. If they don't see a neighborhood that they like up in my list, they could request it. Okay, so I'll get that information. And then here, just schedule a call. And here, oh, another thing too, I learned. So here, so I don't know if you know about, you know, those flip books. And there's this one Hazine, that's not part of Canva, but Canva offers it. And so I decided, can I bring that? So, you know, that the guy that I showed you how to, you know, on Canva, that's great. But look at this. So what I did is I brought in the Hazon flip books. So now you can see the whole full page like this. How cool is that? And so they can really see what they're getting. And plus, I want to keep them interested, engaged, focused on this landing page. So now I decided instead of sending them to another landing page to get their website, guess what? I brought that you know, they could download the guide just right here without leaving this landing page. So that's what I'm in the process of, like, building my landing page, kind of make it more robust and more engaging and more resourceful, so
Okay,
they can stay here. Okay, go ahead. You ask a
Bye.
question? Yes.
Someone needs to mute.
Oh, nobody had a question?
Yeah, there's a lot of questions. So
I have a
Sherry,
question. Oh, sorry.
So that's why I'm like revamping online landing pages to try to be really robust, so people could just stay at one place instead of them going to different places. Even though it's part of within my website, I really want them to stay here, focus, and then on this landing page, and then and offer all these resources here. I brought in like the seller guide, using the Hazine flip books. So now they could really see, what they're getting. And if they really want it, then they have it's more enticing for them to download it, like right here. They don't have to go to another site to download. So that's what I'm working on. This is all new right now. I'm building this still.
So what is Hazine?
Hazon is an app that allows you to uh, create a flip book. They allow four or five flip books for free. However, if the free version, you'll see this Hazine logo here, and they want that. So I just paid the next level. It's only like, I think like $50 for a whole year, and I can get like, I don't know, I don't know exactly, maybe 100 flip books or something like that. It's amazing. It's worth it, and you could put all these information here, and they could flip it, and just sounds, and the sound, it just so, yeah. And versus just flip, like, Canva, you could do that. You could still see it, but it's only one page at a time. So anyway, so I have this, they could download the buyer guide. So I just keeps going. So I want to like stay here as long as, I can, and keep them, focused. And then hopefully maybe thinking, wow, she knows what she's doing. Anyway, so that's where I'm at. So okay, I can stop sharing and I could answer questions now.
yeah, let's do that because I have a feeling we're gonna have a lot. Starting with Sherry Berry, let's go. Where'd you go?
Stop sharing. Okay.
Sherry.
Sorry, that was from earlier. I forgot to lower my hand. Go ahead.
Oh, okay, Jim.
Hola. This is really, really good stuff, Betty. Thank you.
Welcome.
A little overwhelming.
Yeah, it can be.
What do you use for your website? Are you doing it through
Lofty.
Make Sure? Huh?
Lofty. EXP. Lofty. Yeah.
Okay, so that's the website like Builder. You're not in KMC or Make Sure method.
Exactly. I'm part of no. I'm not, no, I don't do that. I don't have the, what do you call it, the funnels.
Measure method. Yeah.
Measure
Okay.
method. No, I don't use measure method.
Okay, so what do you use? You use EXP website?
Oh, no, Lofty. So
Lofty.
when you do, I mean, EXP, you get KB Core for free. That's part of
Right.
the package.
Right.
But for me, KB Core wasn't my thing. So but then EXP also offers using Lofty, but for a fee. So I pay $50 a month extra to get Lofty. But outside, if you don't, if you get a Lofty on your own, it's hundreds of dollars a month. So
Right.
yeah, so and then with that $50 a month, I could do, I could do so much with that.
Gotcha.
With the
Gotcha.
yeah.
Yeah,
And not only
website's really nice. And you did all the stuff with Canva. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but
no.
and then you brought it into, I know you were talking about the codes and everything, so you have to embed the codes and everything.
Yeah,
in
you
the-
don't, yeah, but Jim, you don't write the code. You just copy and paste,
Gotcha.
Canva does all the work, and they generate the code for you. You just copy it, and then you paste it over to the up to the Lofty. That's it. Yeah.
And you
And
do
then
this
the reason why I
you do
use
this-
Canva,
Yes, ma'am.
the reason why I use Canva is with Canva, you can get a little more creative and make your landing page a lot prettier, and with a lot more different elements. So
ma'am.
stuff that I can't create on Lofty blocks, then I'll go to Canva and try to create it and then bring that in. So because you could mix, you could use Lofty blocks and then Canva sites, or embed.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
And
And you do this every Wednesday, is that correct?
Yes.
I do Wednesdays, but my Wednesday at 8 o'clock, it's not just it's not just landing pages. It's just Canva for realtors. You know, I do Canva for realtor. Everything I use for my real estate business with Canva, that's what I share on Wednesday mornings
Gotcha.
at 8 o'clock at Canva with Betty.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's
For half
really
an
nice
hour.
of you to do that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Awesome.
Steph-
Stephanie.
Hi, okay, if you change and edit on Canva after you've already copied the code, does it automatically update? I'm assuming no.
I'm
Or do
sorry.
you have
No,
to delete
no.
the whole thing and copy it again?
Yeah. And easy to do.
No,
is
you
just-
don't have to recreate the page. You just press update website, right? And then copy the.
What?
So when you create something in Canva and you turn it into a website, any type of design you do, and when you say update website, it will update her Lofty. Like you don't have to go and do all this again every time you make an edit.
No, so what I do is if I make some changes, my Canva, you know, say I wanted some changes on my landing page that are already published in Lofty, and I want to make some changes, I'll make the changes on Canva, make all the changes, and just do copy the embed, you know, HTML, and then just copy and paste onto my
Okay.
Lofty, and
Yeah,
then
that's what I thought you'd have to
and I
do.
gotta publish it. And then one
Okay.
thing about having your website and having these landing pages, those URLs going to be static. I know sometimes when you use Canva website, they're kind of dynamic. It keeps changing the website, you know, so you can't
Mhm.
always count on, like if you have a QR code pointing to a Canva website, it's not always static. But however, when you create a landing page within Lofty, because it's going to be static. So even though I could be making changes, it would always be bettytoronto.com/buyer process, whatever I named
Yeah.
it, it'll be static. It's going to stay. And so I can change whatever I want on that Canva and bring it in, but the URL is going to be static. So I could always have that same QR code pointing to that URL, and it won't change. I mean, you know, the content would change, but you don't
Yeah.
have to your QR code. Yeah.
Right. And then as far as
I
the
see.
flip book goes, someone just asked, does Canva have flip books? What she's using is through Canva. Canva
yeah.
actually has a bunch of different apps that you can use for a flip book, right? But she uses the Hyzine, right? Which is like $50 a year, super cheap. There is flipping books that's in there too for free. Like anytime you use something for free, you have their branding all over it.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so there's that. So
Yeah.
sometimes you just gotta pay for it to be prettier, which we always do.
Yeah, and I just covered the flip book using Hazine in my Canva with Betty, like I think a couple weeks ago, but I haven't uploaded the recording yet. But eventually it'll be up there. So that's really easy. And so but you have to create your guide using Canva. And then once you do that within Canva, you could bring up Hazine and then download your guide into Hazine, and then Hazine will create their flip books. And then from Hazine, you get the embedded code from Hazine, and then you take that copy of the code from Hazon and then embed it into Canva to get to show up in Canva.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. And you can create a whole landing page just for your buyer
Yeah.
guide, right? You just
Yeah.
take a couple copies and put them in as a picture, create that, and then have them, when they click that, go to wherever you're sending them to fill in their name, email, and phone number. It's a lead magnet to get the free buyer guide. So
Oh, I got to show you one more thing about the Hazon. It's crazy. Real quick, you guys. Where did I put that in there? Yeah, I think the senior guides, right? Okay. So within Hazine, get this. Within Hazine, you can go to the very page. You could do links. So I'm in here, and here I see there's arrows when I walk around, but then when you see when you see the finger, that means I put a link in there. So I can click here. It's going to take me to this Senior Resource Hub. Okay, that's one of the another features in Hazine flipbooks. You could put a link in there, and here I put a link on my here. Oh no, wait, where else did I go? Anyway, I put it in here for now. But anyway, so I click on this. It's going to take to my Senior Resource Hub, and that's another feature Hazine. If you do a flip book, you could put a bunch of links. And also Hazine, you could put not only links, you could, because I'm thinking about revamping my my guide too, because within Hazine, you could actually embed like videos, or photos or something like, to make it really interactive and engaging. So that's another thing that I'm gonna be working on. So this is like, ongoing building, adding, to make it more robust and, anyway. So bottom line, I just want to keep my my visitors, on my site. So anyway, sorry,
right,
Sherry.
Sherry?
Yeah, I just wanted to say that if you make any changes to your pages in Canva after you've embedded the code already in your CRM, it'll automatically update it. So you don't have to go back and
Oh, okay,
recopy
that's
the
good to know.
code and repaste it. So it's like one and done, but if you make any changes, it'll update it automatically.
Okay, that's good to know. Thank you, Sherry.
Yeah, I know. I noticed that on the KV Core one because yes, you could do special pages inside KV Core. Are they as pretty? Not really, but it's a thing. And yes, KV Core does have landing pages, but yeah, they're kind of clunky. So I love her landing pages. They look so good. Gia, do you have a question or are you on the phone? What are you doing over there? Because I see her talking.
Talking.
I think she's on the phone. All
Okay.
right. So,
Oh, then
what
let me share you what I have. Okay, hang on. Let me
Okay.
share.
Notice you don't have the selling process. You have the buying process. Is there a reason for that? So do you have a selling process that you're going to be adding to your stand store? Because
I don't, yeah, I'm not completely done with my stand store. I have like stuff going all over the place. It's kind of,
stay tuned, guys. There's more to come.
yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not like Wendy,
I
She's-
know. We're all over the place.
implement everything right away. So let me share what we created today. Let me share template link. And then let me get it out. Can you do comments? No, I need to stop sharing. And
Yeah, March Wednesday, 8 a.m. PST. Yep. She is in San Diego.
okay, I will share the Canva linked to the what we worked on this morning.
Awesome.
Okay.
Okay, Gia is still on the phone, so we are not getting to her question. Crystal, you have a question real quick?
Yes. So I'm glad she was talking about the flipbook embedding because that's like what I'm trying to do.
Mhm.
So is that the only way to do it? Like you embed a code and that's like, and that's how you get it on there and then put like,
Let me show you. Yeah, let me show you. It's basically the same thing, like embedding a code, like a Canva code. You're doing this.
but you're doing it in Canva. That's the only way to get the flipbook into your website, right?
No. You do it in hazing. You do in hazing.
So in hazing, you copy the code, and yes, you put it into your Canva landing.
Because I have the
that
flipping
gives
book.
you-
I'm thinking I was trying to get it in my Canva.
Okay, so this is how you do it.
So it
here's
would be embedded code from your
here's my
flipbook.
hazing. Okay, the buyer guide. Here's my hazing. So you go share and you embed code and you copy that HTML code. And then you go to Lofty. Yeah, then you do the same thing what you did with the Canva code.
But you can't like copy like a website or HTTP or whatever, just a link to a website and put it in your Canva template.
That I haven't tried.
Okay, because I'm just trying to figure out the easiest way to put in the flipping book. Because if not, I have to go to my back end and find the HTML code. And then, but that's fine. And then, what about like video? Can you insert video? Are you inserting?
You can put video.
Inside the flipping book or inside the Canva landing page?
Inside the Canva landing page.
Yeah, she showed you how to do that. Can you show us one more time how you put the video in there?
Right here, we just put the video. So you just go to wherever you want, wherever your video is. Next, let's do another one. 10 Commandments of Buying. So you just go.
Is that like your YouTube channel or something?
Yeah, she's on YouTube.
Okay.
And then I copy my URL, and then you go to then you go back to Canva, your website, and you go right click and then paste. And there it is.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Super easy, right?
Yeah, that was a lot easier than
I used to go
thought.
over to
Okay.
the apps and go to YouTube, find my video, and that's how I got it in there. I had no idea you could just copy the freaking the link and pop it. That's
Yeah, I
amazing.
missed that one. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay.
Awesome. Good stuff. Okay, so we have to hop into the VIP room where we're going to
Yes.
work on all this stuff. Hopefully not everybody's wanting to work on Lofty. I'll have to bring Betty in. I'm kidding. All right, very good. Thank you so much, Betty. This was amazing. You guys go hop into her group. She does have all the replays in there. And
Well, not in my group. It's in my, once you go in there, you can find it. It's in my YouTube channel under playlist. Canva with Betty.
okay. Okay. So in the
The
playlist,
replays.
sorry.
Okay.
You
Amy,
definitely need to go live on YouTube. Then you don't have
Oh,
to
no.
do that. Yes.
All right. Amy, did you have a question or?
Link did not.
Somebody's answering, but I don't know. I clicked your link that you shared and it didn't go into like a Canva template link. It actually opened up something that I said template and then I clicked it and it actually was like your buyer's guide webpage. It wasn't. I don't think
She's
like it
shared.
didn't like go into the Canva.
I did the
You
same.
have to say
Scroll
use
down.
template.
Yeah, use
I
template.
did.
Oh, I did the same thing, but I downloaded it, but I didn't scroll down further to go see the down.
Yeah,
use the-
I just clicked on it and it works. It brings it right into your Canva so that you can.
Yeah. So you guys are, you want me to
Wendy,
redo it?
have to use for Canva instead of click the buyer's guide. I think they're clicking too far up and instead of the bottom
Yeah.
where it's
Okay.
Yeah, so once you click on it and say use the shoot, I should have
Yeah,
it.
that's exactly what I did wrong.
Click.
Sorry.
Okay,
I was
you're good then?
clicking. I'm good.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Awesome.
All right. We'll see you guys. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Have a good day, guys. Have a good week. See you next week where we learn how Riz has 80,000 followers on Instagram and how we